I know you're stuck. I know you don't know what tomorrow is going to be like, where the next check is going to come from, where you're going to move to. But I'm here to tell you, you are not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know. Because if you knew, why would you need to pray? Why would you need to surrender? Why would you need strength? How would you develop? How would you develop? How would you grow as a person if you always knew how everything would play out? That makes zero sense. That makes no sense. Everyone loves to talk about the idea of the creator and God and spirituality, but when life gets hard, man, why is this happening? I need to know. Weakness comes out. That's weakness. Because it's in those moments, that's where you should be your strongest. My life has completely transitioned in the past 3 months to where I didn't even know where my next check was going to come. How was I going to pay my bills? How? But no, I've been challenged before many times. So when I was challenged, I'm like, okay. God is shifting my life. God wants me on a better path. God wants to take me to a whole new level. Let's go. I can't see it, but God, I trust you. I trust you. I've been through this before. This is exactly what I've been praying for. I've been praying for a new start, and now life is radically changing. I'm not going to sit here and be like, damn, why me? No. Trust. I need you. Keep me grounded. Yeah, you, in the circumstance where you are in your life, you're like, how is it all going to work? Why me? What do you mean, why you? You've been praying for change, and now he's changing your damn life, and you're like, why you? You want to stay the same? You don't want to grow? You don't want to become stronger? You don't want to become the person that you're writing and you're affirming and you're trying to create? Now all of a sudden, those things are manifesting in a way you didn't think it would manifest, and now you're fighting it. You're resisting it because you want everything your way. That's the shift that's happening in the world. Everyone wants everything their way. That's why it's taking you so long to create the version of your life that you always see in your mind, because you want to do it your way. You want to focus on you. You want to serve you. You don't want to help anyone else in the becoming of whatever it is you're trying to create for your own life. But that is the way. That becomes the way. That is the shift. Service to others. Speaking to you, because I went through it too. I know how to navigate the path. This becomes the way. The struggle, the pain, the strength that I got from that experience is what's going to change my life, is what's going to attract everything I always prayed for and visualized and affirmed and been trying to manifest for so damn long. Service. I left my house today for a workout in the morning, and as soon as I stepped outside, I saw this old man sitting in front of my building, and I almost just knew I was meant to speak to him. It almost felt like he was waiting for me. He didn't even look my way. I was like approaching him, just waiting for something. And he looked at me and he just started speaking, and he just started crying. Started crying and saying, I'm tired. God, I'm tired. I walked all the way here to the hospital. I lost my phone. He's crying, man. I don't think I ever experienced something like that. He just looked at me and just started crying. He was at that break point where like, man, I need some strength. That was the opportunity right there. You know, it felt like almost the universe was saying, give your strength. Step into who you are. Share your wisdom. Share your faith. And I started speaking with him, you know, let him feel heard. And I asked him, how can I help you? And he's like, I don't even know. And I'm like, man, I'm just going to pray with you. Is that okay if I pray with you? Because when life don't make no sense, you don't even know how to be helped. You think the money is going to help you. You think these things are going to help you. A lot of times, you know that they don't. You know the answer. You know it's not going to help you. You know you need a different path, and you can't logically make sense, because that's spiritual isn't logical. Faith isn't logical. Miracles aren't logical. They're not. The universe conspires in opening doors you couldn't even see with your physical. So I started praying for him. I didn't know what to say, honestly, but I just stepped into that calling and like, hey, man, God, like, show him a sign. Show him that you're here with him. Remind him. Give him the strength. It moved me, honestly. I don't know how much it moved him. But after the prayer, he asked if I could at least, offer him a water. Like, if I could at least get him a water because he's going that direction. And I was already walking in that direction. So I'm like, of course, I'll help you out. Because it's about service to others. Many of you guys would look at it like, oh man, my schedule. Oh, I have to be at the gym by a certain time. Or I don't want to spend the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. It ain't always about you. And that's why you're having the resistance and the hard time in your life, because everything is about you. You. You don't have this. You don't have this. You don't have this. Why do you think it's so hard for you to create a better life and attract more opportunity? Because you keep telling God what you don't have. You keep focusing on what you don't have, and it's dropping your frequency, it's dropping your vibration, and you're living so broke, so poor. There's so many people I know that have money, that have amazing things, an amazing car, their life is so set up, yet they live so broke. And there are people that don't have much, who are so much more rich, so much more abundant. They could have $10 in their bank account and you wouldn't even know, because that's how rich they are. They're willing to spend it all for a better cause. In the frequency of, God provides. This isn't even my money, it's God's money. And I'm just sharing this message because there's everyone I've met in the past 10 months, past beginning of the year, is having a hard time. They're moving, feeling called to move, transitioning between jobs, losing. We don't ever lose anything. Their income, the way they used to make their money, it's falling between their hands, and they're worried and they're frightened and they're trying to hold on. What are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? It was always provided to you. What you have is a gift from the universe. So now it's, going into another form, going into someone else's hands. It's being removed from you. Where's your faith now? This is the shift. It's a test of faith. It's a test of, you know what? This was never mine. Thank you, universe. Thank you for the time I spent with it. That's how you become more present. That's how you live in the moment. That's how you step into a higher frequency of gratitude. Gratitude for the smallest of things, for everything that you have. Because a lot of times, things need to be taken from us so we can appreciate it. You know that? When you think about that relationship that you had that felt so good and now you don't have it anymore, you're like, damn. As much as it hurts, I appreciated that moment. Why? You appreciate it now because you don't have it. So your life is shifting and it's scaring you, but it's teaching you how to do what? How to appreciate, how to be grateful, how to ask, how to surrender to the present moment. Tomorrow doesn't exist, bro. It never comes. We always say tomorrow. It never comes. I don't know who needs this message. I don't know who needs to hear this, but, listen to the calling of your life, the intuition, the feeling like you need to unlock your purpose. You need to live in that purpose. You need to embrace it. You don't know how it's all going to unfold. You don't know where the money is going to come from, but that's a part of the process. Ask for clarity. Ask for guidance. Ask for help. Join my free group. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. I'm not just here to talk to you and you click off and you go about your life and still struggle. Listen to the people who are, speaking in a way that it resonates with you so much you get goosebumps. You're like, man. Listen, lean in. Trust that intuition. The world is becoming more spiritual, more present. You could be a part of that change. So if your life is drastically shifting and you're feeling so afraid, if you're feeling so worried, it gets worse right before it gets better, bro. I promise you. So, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Comment what you got from this video. Yeah, see you in the next one.